How's it going, guys? Deansy here, and welcome to an Inform Alcacer player review. Now, if you haven't seen it already, I've done an Inform Kalou player review on my channel already. If you haven't seen it, as I say, go check it out. The reason I bring that up is because I felt that these two cards were so similar. Obviously, Kalou has a little bit less shooting than this guy does, and his dribbling is a little bit better, but at the same time, in-game-wise, it felt so similar. I paid 22,000 coins for this guy in 6 games, scored 8 goals. When I say that 22,000 coins, it's pretty good because I actually managed to make some profit on this guy after the game, which kind of made it a little bit more worthwhile for me because, to be honest, I really wasn't happy when using this guy. Like, it was such a struggle in-game to get him from the halfway line to the goal, and that's not to say his positioning isn't great because, to be honest, when I wasn't using him, I always found him to be in the perfect areas for me when I needed him to be, but if I did end up getting control of him around the halfway line, it just felt like a massive fight to get into my opponent's defense, get past them, and get through a long goal, which was kind of frustrating because he has got some good shooting. He can finish a ball really well, but at the same time, it just became really annoying for me, and I knew just when playing with him, I really needed to quickly switch up my playstyle with this guy because regardless of the last 2 clips you just saw there, it was so difficult to get through on goal. I don't know what was going on with that opponent. I think he just wasn't putting enough pressure onto him, but I was playing, and I just really couldn't feel him putting a lot of damage into my opponent, which was kind of, it was frustrating, as I've said enough now. Like, I really want my strikers to be able to either pace it through or be strong enough to hold my opponents off, and he just wasn't that, which is kind of, you know, not really ideal for an informed striker. So, to be honest with that, I didn't feel like he was worth it, in all honesty, but his shooting, regardless, was absolutely awesome. I really did enjoy that, which was, yeah, not too bad. Going in with the in-game stats now of 89 attack positioning, 81 acceleration, 84 agility, 84 balance, and 87 reactions with 80 stamina, followed by 84 ball control, 88 finishing, 80 heading accuracy, 86 shot power, and finally 88 volleys. So as I mentioned earlier, his shooting is incredible. He's great at shooting, there's no doubt about that. His dribbling, it was alright. He's got 79 dribbling. I paid 22,000 coins for this guy, so I didn't want to be too harsh on it, but it was decent. I didn't want to be too harsh on this guy for the amount I paid, so yeah, it was just the pure fact that he doesn't have any strength, doesn't have any pace, so they kind of counteract with each other and just kind of make it kind of pointless because you can go on a great dribbling run, but at the same time, if your player's not going to be able to hold him off, or if he's not going to be able to run away, it's really not going to matter. And at the same time as well, passing wasn't too great because he just wasn't very accurate with his passes. My opponent kept taking it off him as soon as I went for passes. It was kind of frustrating. Maybe it's my fault, but I just felt like with this guy, he was letting the team down a little bit. So he's another one of those players that you kind of just want to leave until you're really close in on goal. Get it to him if you can, and he will be able to finish it for you. You can guarantee that he was great at finishing. So overall, I'm going to be rating this guy a 6 out of 10. I kind of feel like that was maybe a little bit generous, but maybe a little bit harsh at the same time, so I wanted to stay safe with 6. Let me know what you think in the comment section below this guy. If you did manage to pick him up, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, and if you're brand new around, be sure to subscribe. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.